Hi, it's Candy. Welcome to the Art of Planning, where we plan powerful, on purpose, and pretty. And I know I've got you zoomed in real closely because I want this to work the first time so it'll make sense. So I'm going to kind of do a real short intro and then we're going to get right to business. Sorry, I don't know where the old frog came from. Okay, so what I want to do for this video is we're going to take a look. I'm so sorry. We're going to take a look at our vintage Aurora binders because I am in a couple of Facebook groups and I have had some people that have posted. I've read some posts where the people are not really happy about how easily that their binders seem to scratch. And let me tell you, I would not have even noticed. I am extremely hard on things, and that along with the fact that I don't mind a little love showing on my things. Now, don't get me wrong, I do not want things that won't hold up, that are less than they should be. Boy, that hand looks great big in the picture, doesn't it? So I don't want anything like that, but I don't mind character. I don't mind a little love on it, whatever. However, since I had been reading that, then when this little scratch right here happened the other day, immediately I knew what I had done, and because of what I'd been reading, I thought, oh my gosh, I bet that's going to leave a scratch. So I looked at it, and I saw what had happened, and I thought, okay, well, I'm going to see what I can do about that. Now, let me tell you also, this mar, it was worse when it happened than it was today when I went to look at it when I wanted to do this on camera, because I thought if I'm going to try to take care of that, I'm going to do it whenever everybody can see, and let's see if it's a problem that people will care about or if it can be fixed or whatever. So when I looked at it right before I started to do this video, to me it has almost filled in, if you will. But I'm going to do a little fixing on it because I'm not worried about that. However, some people were and are, and they're not happy with what they think should be a different kind of quality. So again, this was what I did was I picked it up some way and my fingernail got caught right there. So that's just a fingernail. That's totally my fault. That was a really deep fingernail scratch right there. And when it happened, it was first kind of a white. It was really worse, but it seems to almost have melted in, if that makes any sense at all. So yeah, I'm hard on things. I'm the one that will get out of the house dirty before the grandkids do. I am just hard on stuff. So here's what I'm going to do. Now, the only reason I even thought about this was because I needed to spiff up. I have a Chic Sparrow tote bag, which I absolutely adore, but it was looking a little rough the other day, so I got up into our cabinet where we keep all this stuff, and this is what I got out. Now, it's a Wilson leather lotion. You guys have to know how old this is if it came from Wilson. I'm pretty sure that Franklin has something on their website that they sell. The other thing I did was I got out 2 rags. This is part of an old t-shirt rag. This is a microfiber that we use, that we clean the house with. It's one of those microfiber things that I love. So I'm going to take this Wilson leather lotion. Okay, can y'all see this? I'm pretty sure you can't. There is a mar right there. That's my fingernail mar. There's a little bitty scratch right there. There's a little bitty scratch right there. What I probably should do is flip this over and just use a little on the back. So I'm just going to put some of that lotion right there. I just put some right there. And I put a lot right here. See, I told you I can make a mess so quick. So I'm just going to, I went down here in the corner. So, no, there's no scratch or mar there. I'm just going to kind of use it on the leather. Make sure that, okay, now there was a little mar right there. I just used it on the back to make sure it doesn't do anything weird. Of course, if it was going to, it would do it on the back, wouldn't it? But just like they all say use it in an inconspicuous area. I didn't use it in too much of an inconspicuous area, but okay, so apparently that's going to be okay. And I'm going to go ahead and just flip it over now. Okay, let's see what happens. I know you can see that. I can see it in the viewfinder. So there's where my fingernail hit it. So we're going to take a little bit of that and see if that makes any difference at all. This leather lotion is actually supposed to be used to condition your leather pieces when you first get them, which would be a really good idea. But we're just gonna rub a little bit all over the front of this and see if it makes any difference at all. I don't know about where y'all live, but we are so dry. It affects everything, everywhere. I had to get out a bounce sheet the other day. We have a Cocker Spaniel, and I had to use the bounce on his little sides. You know, they leave the Cocker's sides long. It was just static electricity. They were just kind of fluffing all over the place. So, okay, so I'm going to pull this over because I noticed this was just a little bit. It's just kind of got a little place right there. So we'll use it on that. Push that over. Okay. Now, I don't know that. Wow. Okay, I started to say it is still visible, but it just seems to be less and less and less noticeable. And probably, if I gave it another coat or two, which I'm going to do now throughout the afternoon, wow, that made a ton of difference, I think. Now, point number one, I'm not trying, here, let's do this, because you got a really close shot there. I hope that it'll go ahead and focus, guys. Point number one is I'm certainly not trying to sell you on any leather lotion or anything. As a matter of fact, if I were you, and you thought this was going to be a concern, go to Franklin website. Go to their website and use anything they have recommended. Number two, I love this planner so much, and I have the red one too. There's no way. I mean, I think that will take perfect care of it, condition it, and along the way, I will probably be conditioning it also. Now, I'm not suggesting you keep anything you're not happy with, okay? I am saying that if you've been reading any comments or in groups also, there's a perfect fix. If you want to fix, that looks absolutely beautiful. It took care of it. So that was just a little test I wanted to see, because in the back of my mind were those comments I've been reading about, you know, not good quality, it's problematic, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes those things stick in the back of your head, and you just think, oh darn, I'm looking for the first scratch on it, and that's the sign that I'm going to take to believe everything I've been reading. You know, I mean, sometimes you might want to go a step beyond and look for a different answer, because I think that's an answer to any sort of marring question you might have. So that's going to be a short little video, but I wanted to do that test, and I thought I'm just going to do it on our YouTube channel and let you guys have the benefit of checking that out. So there you go. I hope maybe that is helpful to you. And as always, you guys can talk back to me in the comment section. I love reading those so much. So I look forward to hearing any comments about it. I love it whenever you do comment. I love it whenever you subscribe and tell your friends about the channel. Send them all on over. And I will just see you soon, okay? Thanks. Bye.